Yeah, that's one thing too. When you get traded to a new team, is integrating yourself with a new lineup. But I think the hardest thing is a power play, because power plays get so used to. Here we go.
To the net, Johnston tried to tuck it past Jari, and he got just enough. Duchesne slides one through the slot. It ends up in the left wing corner. Retrieved by Marchman. Shot on net by Dumba. Bad save made by Jari. Retrieved. They've got power play goals in their last 2 games. 7 for 23 over their last 11 games. But this is the best penalty kill in the league. And that shot gobbled up by DeSmith. Into the corner, it's Rust. Try to float a pass through traffic. Ends up with Crosby. Another shot by Grizzly. Off the pad. Kick to the corner by DeSmith. Handled by Crosby. Straight away, Grizzly. Now the left wing flank. Backhanded deep by Koivunen. Raquel with room. Dangle. Save to Smith again with the left pad.
This was the first one here on Raquel. There's a little shake there as he goes.
Supported now by Evgeny Malkin, back in the lineup for the first time after a 4-game absence with an upper body injury. But the Penguins certainly happy to have Big Gino back, and he's got it in the corner. Centering pass. Ends up. Shot. Score! Legend to legend. Malkin to Crosby. 1-0 Pittsburgh.
The slot here, but this original pass is for McGroarty in front right here, and he doesn't get it as Dallas converges on McGroarty. That pass ends up going through, and Crosby's all by himself. You can see right here, they lift the stick to McGroarty, but the puck goes through to Crosby, who's in a perfect spot and has a perfect shot underneath the bar, on and off the stick. He doesn't stick handle it. It's on and off. Quick.
It was between his skates. Winds it around instead for Robertson. Good to see him right back on the ice. And he skates onto it at the half wall. Pivots, faces the net. Wrist shot, blocker save. Made to the corner by Jari. Leaves it for Malkin. Malkin, one hands it behind the net. Koivunen circles it back to the point. Timmins a drive. Save to Smith, and he gobbles it up. Tomasino tries to skate onto it. Absorbs the check of Bishop. Played up to the point. Carlson tries to tie up Dodonov. Dodonov ahead of the field. Dodonov moves in to the forehand. Score! Evgeny Dodonov, bar down, and we're tied at 1.
That's what this goal is created off of. It's good pressure in the defensive zone, creating that steal, and it's Beck who just slides it to an area for Dodonov. Dodonov realizes he has a step, and watch him lower his body here. He sticks out that right leg. He makes sure Carlson can't get to that puck. He does a great job elevating this puck over Jari underneath the bar. Great positioning for...
And it strikes for the 1-1 tie. Ricard Raquel, the leading goal scorer for the Penguins, looking to answer, finds the trailer into the glove of DeSmith. A one-time drive from Letang.
You never tell us, the media, about it, but you care who you play.
Rust across the line, wrist shot, shoulder save, gathering it in. Pittsburgh another chance on the power play. They connected on their first. Down to the goal line, Raquel feeds Rust. Grizzly one-timer, pad save covered by DeSmith. Right back into the skates of Esa Lindell. And now it's taken away. Beck. Off to Granlund, 2-on-1. Across the line, short-handed. Granlund shoots. Save made by Jari. And he swallows it. 25 left on the power play. Malkin winds it around. Letang is met by Maverick Bourque. Tomasino emerges. Tomasino, backhander, denied. Hugging the post was DeSmith. Just trying to put in perspective as Danton Heinen gets a steal. Gets to the goal line. Circles the net. Wheels out in front, shoots, and that went right through the blue paint behind DeSmith. Caroms all the way out to Malkin. He'll just sky one to the half wall on the far side. Retrieved by Rope Hintz. Malkin, centering pass, out of net, Koivunen saved by DeSmith. The Pittsburgh power play has looked good today. Tomasino across the line, back at 5 aside. Backdoor, Malkin taps it on net, save DeSmith, couldn't find it.
It's Malkin who shoots this. DeSmith comes across, doesn't look like that puck's actually going to hit the net.
That's the penalty-killing deep pair. Shea puts it behind the net. Under the skates of one of the officials. Matt Dumba at the right point. Deals it to the corner. Duchesne retrieves. Backdoor! Score! Evgeny Dodonov again! What a pass from Duchesne! Power play goal! Dallas has the lead!
On his backhand. Right away, he already knows where he's going with this puck. You see right there, he takes a quick look, He sees Dadonov coming down backdoor, and then a perfect pass, little saucer right over Shea. This is where a veteran team comes out, locks it down, doesn't give up too many opportunities, and gets the win. Got to get that playoff mentality. You got a 2-1 lead in the playoffs at home. You have to win that game. Let's see if Dallas can do that.
Centering pass, tic-tac-toe score! Crosby, he lights the lamp for the second time and ties the game at 2. Boy, right on cue, Callie, the response by Pittsburgh.
In front of the net as Pittsburgh responds coming out of this period. It's a simple chip in, get on the forecheck, and Crosby's all by himself in front of the net. It's a young guy, McGroarty, who finds Crosby on the backhand, all by himself, on and off the stick. Crosby with his second of the game, 2-2 here in Dallas.
The forecheck by Rust, the centering pass. Johnston to Harley across the line. Harley snow showers at the half wall. Rantanen plays it up top, Lyubushkin. Shot pass just missed. Johnston's tip in front. Harley again walks the line. Pitchforks one towards the net. Score! On the backhand! Throw the hats! Evgeny Dadonov has 3.
Finds himself all alone behind Pittsburgh's D. Patience there, he waits out, he doesn't fire it right away. And again, slips it past Jarry to complete the hat trick and tie this game up at 3.
The second hat trick of Evgeny Dadonov's career. Oivinen pops one in the air. Raquel between the legs. Kick save made by DeSmith. The rebound. Oh, what a save! Sprawling right by DeSmith. The end.
Much like the answer from Dallas, Pittsburgh comes right back after that goal with a couple of great opportunities. DeSmith stays with that one, loses his stick, but throws out that arm and blocker and makes a huge save with so much traffic in front of him. Does a great job sticking with it, pops to his feet, makes an incredible.
Ilya Lyubushkin off a lost stick. Marchman has to pick up his twig and still trying to do just that. Crosby allows it to flow through his skates into the offensive zone. Wiping out as Lyubushkin. It pops free. Rust scores! Takes advantage of the blown tire by Lyubushkin. And we're tied at 3.
Playoffs, I'll tell you what, they're putting together a game and quite an effort, and tough luck here for Lyubushkin as he blows a tire right along the boards, kicks it up, and now Rust all by himself, and he shows patience getting around DeSmith. He has no chances. Rust is all by himself, drags it to the far side on his backhand. Rust, with his 28th of the season, has tied this game at 3.
And the 200th of his career. The CC behind the net and gets a return. Under 2 minutes to go. Harley protects the puck from Lizotte. Bumps into CC. Danton Heinen to Lizotte. Score! Pittsburgh has the lead as they take advantage of the CC Harley collision.
By Dallas as Harley has this puck. He looks like he's going to lose it, so CC comes over. They run into each other. Great pass there from Heinen. One-timer from Lizotte. But you can see Harley here reach for that puck. CC, they're in the railroad tracks. They don't know where to go. They turn the puck over. Heinen to Lizotte. His 11th of the year. Puts Pittsburgh up 4-3. What a tough time for Dallas, who need these points to have a mistake like that in your own end.
Lost it to McGroarty. Protected by Robertson. Here is Duchesne. Drops it back to Harley. 6-on-5 for the Stars. Duchesne pivots. Duchesne creates space down to the goal line. Between the legs, Johnston puts it in harm's way. It floats the length of the ice. Score into the empty net for Pittsburgh. Crosby does it again.
The lead in the net empty. Puck comes in front. Great play there by Timmins, not allowing it. And Sidney Crosby sends it the length of the ice into the empty net to complete.
Only the 8th time the Stars have lost at home in regulation time this season. And Pittsburgh gets the win on the road and ends the 7-game win streak for the Stars.